I'm Dr. Phil, and once again we will be working exclusively with my Dr. Phil family, the Tyrones, and this bunch is really fucked in the skull. You can take it from me, I work with tons of psychotic freaks, and the Tyrones are right at the top of the crazy heap. Let's get started with Father James, an arrogant, alcoholic, greedy piece of goat turd if I ever did see one. There's the matriarch Mary. She's a junkie with the emotional stability of Anne Haitian of Vibrator Factory. Oldest brother Jamie is a loser who drinks more than his father, if that's even possible. And finally we come to youngest brother Edmund, an annoying little Nancy boy who is dying of tuberculosis. What a clan of dipshits. Let's try to fix them. This should be something to behold. Mary, we'll start with you. What issues would you like us to address here today?
Sometimes I feel so lonely.
Why the hell wouldn't you be lonely? Who wants to hang out with a drug addict who's covered in her own vomit and feces? You don't have to be Stephen Hawking to do the math on that one.
I don't understand why you should suddenly say such things.
Lady, I'm a doctor. I'll say whatever the hell I want to. Will you at least agree to not act like a raving nutjob here during our session today?
Of course, I promise you. I give you my sacred word of honor.
Okay, we're getting nowhere with Amy Winehouse over there. Dr. Freud himself couldn't fix that weirdo. That's right, run away. It's a lot easier than facing your problems. You know, I don't usually recommend this, but I think in her case, some electroshock therapy would help. Do you guys think that she'd agree to have some electricity blasted through the cranium?
But she won't listen.
Well, it was just a thought. Of course, who can blame her for being a crackhead? Look at the asswap she's married to.
Ah, keep such sentiments to yourself.
Hey, Dr. Phil brings the truth hardcore. If you can't handle it, go run upstairs with your loony wife. Edmund, let's move to you. Is there anything you'd like to say to your father at this juncture?
Stinking old miser!
That's a little intense. James, how do you respond to Edmund's emotional outburst?
You're no great shakes as a son.
Dear Lord, you people have a worse relationship than John and Mackenzie Phillips. Jamie, what do you think of all this?
What a bastard to have for a father.
Hey, at least we're starting to get real now. James, what are your thoughts about your oldest son?
A waste, a wreck, a drunken hulk, done with and finished.
Look who's talking. You calling someone else a drunk is like Oprah tells Shakira she's got a big ass. Well, look who's decided to join us once again. Mary, since you're back, what do you think of James's opinion of Jamie?
You really shouldn't treat him with such contempt all the time. He's not to blame. If he'd been brought up in a real home, I'm sure he would have been different.
The crack whore makes a good point. I'd be getting drunk every night, too, if I had parents like these.
So I'm to blame because that lazy hulk's made a drunken loafer of himself.
Hey, you're finally starting to get it. Of course, having that nut for a mother didn't help any.
I should never have born Edmund.
Ouch! That was a little harsh. Let's just collect ourselves here for a moment. Mary, would you like to take this opportunity to apologize to Edmund for what you just said?
No!
I can't believe it. You people are actually getting worse. You don't need a therapist. You need a drunk whisperer. We're going to need to regroup here. James, why don't you fix me a highball and we'll try to do it all over again next week.